All right. Hello. CheersKevin here, and welcome back to Feed the Beast Interactions. And I know it's been a little while. I have been completely swamped with some Sky Factory 4 stuff, and both trying to get the series off the ground and then also trying to manage the community server. Woo, it's been busy, but I have been doing some work here. Managed to clear out the big rock that is in our island. It is now daytime, or nighttime. Nope, it's nighttime. And of course, we have no bed. So it's nighttime. Is the moon going down? Oh, it's going up. It's the beginning of nighttime. I have finished the floor in here. It's lit up terribly, but it is there. And you'll notice we've actually done a pretty darn good job of lighting stuff up out here, because I can safely walk around out here without fearing for my life. And yeah, now it's been, yeah, of course, that's where all the mobs are. That's where they're all hanging out. They're all very dangerous, very scary, very terrifying. But in this episode, I wanted part of the challenge. Right now is that we spend all this time building up this stuff. If we're moving out of the void world, we need to move all of our items and stuff out of the void world as well, and that's going to be a bit of a pain in the butt. But we need to do it. And I was hoping to be able to get more. There's so much grunt work. I was hoping to get more of it done before recording, but you guys are itching for another episode. I'm itching to record another episode, so we're going to do some of that stuff together. Now, if we look at our progression, obviously what we need to get into soon is in the Greg Tech tab. Actually advancing in technology, because we've unlocked a bunch of the copper stuff, the bronze and copper stuff. But what we need to do is get into steel, right? So we're gonna need to make sure that we get a steel forge and whatnot set up. We're also gonna need to figure out. I mean, I suppose we can just chop trees for the moment, but do we want to build? Probably we want to move our astral sorcery tree farm around somewhere around here, maybe too. I'm not sure. We need to figure out how exactly we're going to manage the void world. I think it could potentially be nice to keep the void world around just as a place, particularly to do Thaumcraft stuff, just so that we don't, because I don't want to deal with corrupting the main world. That'd be terrible. But one thing that we can do, if I turn on my waypoints, which I gotta remember how we even do those. Wait a second, teleport? Teleport to? Can I teleport to this one? Probably not. I hope not. Okay, yeah, we don't have permission to teleport to those. But no, I had actually dug you know what, actually, I remember, I dug straight down from underneath the door, because I had marked the map point. So we're gonna go ahead and dig straight down, because we actually have a way to tunnel back to our base. And so we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna need a pickaxe though. Flint pickaxe head for the moment, with the stone rod. Just to dig us down to that level. And then we'll figure out ladders and whatnot later. But for the moment, this will be a way for us to get back and forth from our base. Now, once we get back to the void world, it's not going to be terribly difficult to get back here, because we actually did get teleporters. We got those fairly early on. Basically, as soon as you complete the first tab, which we did. It's now, a lot of it's been reset because there have been some updates to the mod pack. But you get 2 teleporters and 2 ender shards, so we can set up a way to basically link up our old portal with the place and the stuff with this base, and then we'll be able to just get back and forth nice and easy. So I'm going to dig down until we get to, I think, y equals 32, and then we should fall into a little tunnel. And there we go. Lovely. Perfect. And here we are, our little area. And then there's it's just a long walk back to the base. Do I have some? I'll snack on some wild berries. Why not? And I will run back to base. To the old base. And it's a little bit windy, because had to avoid some of the underground caves and stuff, because we are I think we're probably not too geared for that at the moment. But once we get back there, I will cut back in. Okay, so getting back here. And now, as far as the teleporters go, I believe it was mentioned in the comments way early on that you cannot teleport across dimensions. So we'll have to set up kind of 2 teleporters. One will be kind of here at our kind of returning back to base. And then another one will be, once we get into, one will be at our new house. And I think eventually we may kind of abandon the Skylight Island entirely and just use a separate point in the void. So you know what I mean? If we basically, if we just take the angel block, and then we can basically create another overworld portal in our home, and then we'll spawn there, and that'll of course not spawn us back here. It'll spawn us in a new place, and we can create a new island with just the stuff that's gonna make sense to have here. Okay, so we have the the primitive blast furnace, and that is right now it is empty. Let's remind ourselves exactly what we needed to put in here into the primitive blast furnace, and I believe it was just iron, iron and then coal. Should get us the stuff. Unfortunately, I think we may be kind of low on iron, if not completely out of iron. Part of the challenge is everything is all sorts of confused because things got messy. Okay, let's go ahead and just crush this for some iron dust. And we'll get iron that way. This is not the ideal way that you want to. That was not helpful. It's not the way that you ideally want to mess with stuff. But we can't. Right, we need to reset this. There we go. Put that under there and hop up and down and squeeze it. And this is automatable. In theory, you can do some stuff with, I believe, armor stands, which is an entity, and slime blocks and stuff to be creative and clever with it. I hope that this is not something we're actually going to need to use a lot. In fact, if you look at the quest achievements, it does say something along the lines of, "Hey, here, hopefully you don't have this is optional because it's glitchy and stuff, so don't worry about it." All right, so I'm gonna get some of that smell. Let's just put birchwood in it. Careful language. And yeah, so we're going to need to, if we're gonna migrate stuff over, we need to have a faster way to go back and forth between the base because it's gonna take a lot of trips. There's not an easy way for us to carry stuff back and forth, and presumably until we get rid of the tree beacon and or migrate the tree beacon, we're gonna want to. So what am I even talking about? Okay, ender shards, and then teleporter things. Whoops, hotkeys are being weird. And we definitely need to sort out food as well. We've been kind of haphazardly running through this, and we do need to take a couple episodes, I think, to get really organized. We'll obviously try and make some progression in the process, but this is not what you would call a super fast, just speed through type of pack. It is designed to be the sort of thing that takes a long time. There we go. Okay, so we got the teleporters there. Let's go ahead and set those up. I also want to make. Well, we'll get to that in a little bit. Oh man, yeah, we need to get a better source of. Well, okay, we've got the lunchbox. There's some stuff in the lunchbox, but I don't remember what it is. Now, the thing with the lunchbox, obviously, we need to have 6 different types of food. Otherwise, we get less value from the foods themselves. So let's see how we can get this thing set up. All right, so I'm gonna say let's put this teleporter down here, and then I think let's look at this. So sneak right click a block to link. So link this. So now this crystal. Oh, did I link all of them? I think I did. Oh well. Now this crystal is set up to port us to here. As far as if I'm correct about this, and we should be able to, I think, just right. Okay, nope. I don't know. We might just need to right-click the thing right-click the teleporter with the shard. But of course, we don't want to tell this one to teleport to here. We want to tell it to teleport us to the block. Although I guess it's daytime now, so we can just head over in the over. Ah, no. Stepped in the stupid portal. And I do love seeing our base sort of come into view. I was going to say we need to build a bridge here, but honestly, if we're using teleporters, then there's not going to be a need for it anymore. But look at that. It's just barely visible over the horizon. Of course, it's going to come into view a lot nicer, a lot more starkly once we're near. Oh, look at that. Just gorgeous. It fits so nicely on the hill. I do kind of wish that that sort of cliffside manor house. I do kind of wish that the island, the bit of the mountain behind it was a little bit taller, just so it extended further back. Because I didn't end up taking out anything that we crafted into. I mean, but it looks nice. It's fine. Of course, once we get up there, we'll be able to get our teleporter set up. I still need to make a lot more seared stone to pave our driveway, as it were, and got to make sure not to fall in there. In fact, we should make a trapdoor. Actually, we've got one. Awesome. Oh, amazing. Okay, well let's set our teleporter up like right here. There we go. And I guess we'll take another one, and I'm hoping we can. There we go. Crystal is linked there. And now, okay, so this one's linked to that. This one's linked to that. So hopefully, should be able to. There we go. So right click that, and now, okay, so that one is set up in theory. If we walk onto it, and sneak, yes, okay, cool. That'll take us back, and then we can put this one in here, and sneak. Awesome. Okay, so now we have a fast acting way to and from the base with a lot of lag, but that's okay. And this means we can start carrying over our stuff, which will be truly amazing. Now, I'm trying to think of exactly how we want to get things set up. And I think what I want to do is right off the bat start setting up a bunch of storage chests. We're gonna go completely nuts on this. Just throw all the stuff into an area, and then we can worry about sorting it out later and coming up with better solutions. But for now, ideally we'd eventually set up some sort of interior in here, but I think for the moment this is just going to be our main workstation area, and that's going to mean we need a whole bunch of chests right accessible to us, and we'll have crafting and all of that set up right in here. Cool. So yeah, I've got to make a lot of trips back and forth, but I will see you in a little bit. And actually, while we are here, let's get some of this going, right? Get you in here, and I forget, does this accept charcoal? I think it does. And I know we figured that out in a prior episode. I apologize for the redundancy, but yeah, this is how my brain forgets things. Tiny charcoal, maybe. Well, let's see if we can use tiny charcoal, because that's why we have the coke oven. That'll make charcoal. There we go, making charcoal. Awesome. And charcoal in here. Yes, okay, that'll go ahead and make us some steel. This is, it did eat the material, so it is slowly cooking them up. Once we get set up in our main base, we'll probably create more than one of these so we can start producing a fair bit of steel. Because if we look at the advancements, let's see, steam extractor. I don't know what that's for, but let's see, basic stuff, and this will get us into this tier. So we need to make an LV machine hull, and that will get us into the low voltage arena of stuff, right? Okay, so let's see, the low voltage machine hull. If we look at the recipe there. Machine casing, which is steel plates, and a wrench. Steel plates are just hammered steel. So we're going to need a fair bit of steel. So we're going to want to sort of streamline this process, and hopefully we should be able to use these hatches to extract out, not just the fluid there, but also just straight up put the charcoal into the blast furnace. And then as long as we have a source of iron going into there as well, we should be okay. All right, so I am literally just dumping everything I can into here, which is, it's not a huge amount of stuff, but to whatever extent we can, easier to sort it all out from a single location, rather than having to do all of the back and forth thing. I'll just plop another one down, and yeah, get these items, go back, make another trip, etc., etc. And I forgot to empty out the bag last time. Make sure if you're doing this, you empty out your bag and use that to help at least facilitate carrying a little bit more. Okay, so I want to find something out. I want to see if we can use this extraction upgrade. And of course, I need a pickaxe. I don't have any materials for stuff. Everything is now between two bases, which is a little. Oh, okay. We've got a flint pickaxe head. That works. Even my Project E stuff is between bases. I just need some cobblestone. There we go. Stone rod. That'll work. Just to pick this thing up. Nope. Like that. There we go. Okay. Rudimentary. Pick it up. There we go. Rudimentary pickaxe. Let's go ahead and break this extracting upgrade. And I want to see if we can get this thing to extract. Now, the hatches presumably will allow us to extract, but I'm wondering, can we extract the not like that. As I was saying, can we extract the charcoal? That's not helpful either. I'm guessing we probably just need to insert more hatches. Right now, this hatch is set up to eject the creosote, which we don't particularly want. I mean, we can get rid of it if we have to, but I'm wondering if we set up a second hatch. Okay, so this will not extract out the charcoal. But if we were to set up another hatch, would that do anything? And annoyingly, the only way we can find that out is by crafting 2 buckets. So we got to spend some iron to learn that one. And I don't know if we have the iron to spare. You know what? Okay. Here's the thing. I have started this episode, and we are somewhat unprepared. We're somewhat, as much as there's just a lot of grindy work to do. What we need is more iron. So let's figure out how exactly we're going to get more iron. Obviously, we need to mine for more iron, and iron does exist in a lot of these veins. If we look over in the less safe space, it does show up in a lot of these. So there we go. Okay, it's in this vein as well, which has malachite. The copper vein here. Okay, so I guess it's only in two of the veins. So the copper vein, and then in the magnetite vein. So there are 2 veins where we can find iron. It is not the predominant ore that generates, so it's a little bit of a rare drop there. But I want to see real quick if we can. It was suggested in the comments a while ago, and I gave it a try and went, this isn't going to work. And then I think I was doing it wrong. But we can build ourselves a 3x3 hammer, which should make it easier to do some mining underground. And we're not. If we can't make a ton of progress ourselves, we can at least try and make life easier for those of you who are playing your own games, and try and see if we can do that. Because I'm gonna have to do a bunch of grindy work, I think, off camera between things. So if we wanted to make a hammer, now we did actually get a hammer plate somewhere. That's gonna be somewhere between things, isn't it? Yes, it is. We're gonna need some cobblestone as well, and I think the red and blue cobblestone should work, because without the Project D tablet we don't just have free cobblestone right now. Oh, we've got some cobblestone just sitting in there for some reason. Who knows? I don't know why all this stuff is here, but that's fine. So we'll make ourselves a cobblestone hammer, which is not going to be great. And then apparently, if we apply a diamond to it, it should increase its durability, and then we can just spend cobblestone to repair it. We just have to carry our tool forge around. So to do that, now this comes down to me not being the most familiar with the Tinker stuff. Does this? Oh, okay, so this actually works as a. Actually, no. With the hammer, we need a heavy tough tool rod. So tough tool. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Large plate pattern, pickaxe head pattern. Do we have? We don't have the patterns for that. Let's grab some blank patterns and make them. Where's our stencil table? No, part builder, stencil table. Okay. Patterns in there. Make us a tough tool rod pattern. Make us a large plate pattern, I think. And then a hammerhead pattern as well. So now here's where it comes to my ignorance of Tinkers. And if you're one of those smart people who actually knows what what you're doing with Tinkers, I would appreciate your advice here. Why can't I make a? Oh, I can't make a tough tool rod. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, I can. Now I don't know if when you swap out materials, what is there one part that you can't swap out? Otherwise, the tool becomes a different tool. If you know what I mean. Sort of if you swap out every single part of a tool, it's a different thing, right? So does that matter? Can we use diorite instead of? All right, don't laugh. But just so I don't have to make the trip again. I'm just gonna vein mine. Right, we can't vein mine. Just mining up some regular stone to get ourselves some cobblestone so we can make ourselves the materials. But okay, so we have the hammer head, we have the tool rod, and then you need these two plates. And there we go. So we get one of those like that. And so if we build this thing, and I think so one of the parts dictates what you use to repair it. One of the parts dictates what you use there's the iron one as well. Well, it's okay. We can swap that part out if we care to. The iron part does have magnetic, which will be really nice. But let's just make another one, I guess. I don't quite have enough. But my question is, if you remove one part of the hammer, do you end up invalidating the hammer? Does it lose all of its enchants and all of that? Not enchants, but upgrades and all of that wonderful stuff. You know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say. Okay, there we go. Stone plate. And now we can craft ourselves. Oh, and of course, it's weird because it doesn't maintain this. We can craft ourselves a stone hammer. Okay, so we're also going to absolutely take the tool forge with us. In fact, we'll take everything with us because we're gonna need them. But we can at least see how this thing works in action. Take it underground and take a look. Of course, I should be grabbing these with an axe, but I'm not because I'm a terrible person. We'll just go ahead and start pulling more stuff because hey, any opportunity to get stuff out of here. Let's keep the tool forge available to us because this is gonna break real quick. This does not have much durability. It is cheap, it is easy to repair, but it does not have much durability. And I think that's where the whole adding a diamond to a thing is supposed to come in. But I don't know. I don't have enough experience making lots of Tinker's tools to really say definitively, and it's a point of professional embarrassment for me. Okay, so we are here. If we were to go down into our mining level, which is right here. And if we take this hammer, look at that. It will actually get rid of a 3x3 grid. But look at the durability. That took up so much durability. This thing has 20 durability, so this is not going to last at all. And the hope is that if we add a diamond to it, that should improve its stamina, as it were. I think we've got a diamond. I don't know where we've got it, actually. I don't know if it's in the old base or the new base. All right, the bad news is I think the diamond is somewhere in the old base. But the good news is that we can at least test out repairing this real quick. So the idea is we plop down a tool forge, put this thing in, and then just add a cobblestone to it. We've got this here. Hooray, cobblestone. Just give us a whole stack of that, please. Just add a cobblestone to it, shift that in, and there we go. We can repair things that way. So we go. Took one cobblestone, repaired the whole tool. Look at that. We got a whole 9 durability back. Amazing. Life is fantastic. Let's go find a diamond real quick, because we got a couple from quest rewards, so we should have them available to us. Oh, and I should say, at some point, I did try and put this in, use a hammerhead cast with our melter to get this going. You can't do that. A lot of the higher stuff is sort of gated behind using. There's an extruder, I think, which is a Greg Tech machine that you should be able to use to do that. So we're gonna have to see. There we go. We got 1 diamond. Let's try applying it to the tool and see what this does. So, okay, there we go. Cheapskate diamond, and that should mean. Okay, durability now 520, 520. So there we go. That is improved. That has improved our tool significantly. And hopefully we should still be able to repair pretty nice. And this should make mining a fair bit easier. I just need to figure out where that iron plate was as well, because we got that as a quest reward, and it would be nice to bring that with us. And of course, I keep forgetting to clear out the bag when we go to the mainland. All right, so this is large iron plate is the thing that we're looking for. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's apparently in here. Yeah. Large iron plate. Let's plop down our tool forge and see if this is going to help. So we can apparently apply this, and this will put this on here. Okay, so it is mining level diamond, mining speed of 2. So it's fairly slow. I think we should be able to apply redstone to this, actually, to speed this thing up, but I'm not positive. But magnetic 2 will mean that it will pick up items. I mean, it's going to draw items to us. Do we have redstone somewhere? I think we do. And if not, we have redstone ore. So let's see real quick if we can make one of those. Oh, we had some emerald pickaxes over there too. Let's see, because this will make. Oh no, I moved stuff. Yeah, hopefully it's in these chests. It's gonna be nice to not have to deal with the rain, because it's not the best. Okay, redstone ore. Let's remind ourselves exactly what we do with this. Squeeze it. Okay, we can squeeze it into redstone. That might not be the best thing, but it is a thing, and we can do it. And then we'll get redstone, and we'll see if we can apply that. There may be a limit to how many modifications you can apply to the hammer, but this should certainly help our mining a fair bit, and at least make the tunneling process a lot nicer. All right, so there we go. 10 redstone, and let's see what we can do here. Can I apply some? Oh, look at that. Yeah, we can apply haste. So bonus speed plus 4, and this is gonna go. So let's see if we apply 1, bonus speed plus 0. Okay, so basically we need to put on, I guess, 50 redstone to get this thing as upgraded as we can. I suppose we can cool this. We can call this something. I shall dub thee Cheapy. There we go. We have Cheapy the hammer, and hopefully, well, we need to actually use it so we can verify that we can repair it. But I'm gonna crush up some more redstone ore real quick. Because I guess we're gonna need. Actually, can we? Let's just make a. Right, you can't make stone pressure plates like that. Derp. Let's make a pressure plate though, just to make the reset process a little bit less of a pain in the butt. And oh man, I will say I'm very excited to. If not, we may not get rid of the whole going back and forth looking between chests and stuff, but at least we can get rid of some of the having to run around between places to do it. So that's a start. There we go. Reset that. So now, in theory, we can just go ahead and throw this in here, and then just hop. There we go. Hop over here, and then just continue this process. Got to make sure you're completely centered on it. And yeah, if this is the sort of thing that we end up like really needing to use, we probably will look at some of the armor stand automation. If you go ahead and look, you can take a look on Reddit. You can the Feed the Beast subreddit. You can also find videos, I believe, out there showing some automation with the squeezer using armor stands and slime blocks, because you can get the armor stand to bounce up and down. And I'm sure there's some redstone clock timings to make that work as well. But okay, so let's apply oops, not that. There we go. 40 more redstone, and now this thing should have full haste. So the mining speed is now 4.66. That's still not fast, but you know what? It's a heck of a lot better than what it was at. So let's go ahead and just verify that we can still repair this with the right tool. I'm nervous because, and I don't know, and I'm wondering, like, what happens if we replace the tool rod? Like, what if we use copper for a tool rod, right? I mean, I suppose we can always swap it back out, right? Let's test. We'll go ahead and test that together, because you guys have earned it, and I feel bad that we're not making more proper progress. There's just a lot of grindy stuff that we got to do. So we'll get that going. We'll make sure we can still. Actually, hang on. We can cause. Yeah, we can test that right here. So make a bunch of that. Make a stack of that. There we go. And let's hammer that. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. Okay, so, and the durability is not as bad. So if we plop down the tool forge, now unfortunately you do have to carry this around because we don't have the ability to repair this. Okay, so we can repair it right now with Cobble still. And that's perfect because Cobble's going to be freely available to us. Nice. Okay, get rid of that. And yeah, let's take some of this copper and we'll see if we can make a tool rod out of it because I think copper provides us something else. And I don't know. Is it so the repair material? Is that based off of the head of the thing? Is that based on? I mean, I'm guessing with Tinkers that there's one part of the tool that you should not replace, but we'll find out. Actually, spongy tool rod, maybe we should do it out of sponge. Who knows? Okay, so we do have enough of these right now to make a hammer, so we should be able to get the copper, into copper dust, and then we can go ahead and smelt that up. Now we're being inefficient with the ores, which is going to mean more mining down the road because ideally we want to get as close into the ore duplication as we can, or as far along in that as we can. But some of that's gated behind ages, and some of it is us being slow and all of that. We are going to make sure to, we're going to need to make sure to actually set up, right now the tree farm has a whole bunch of entities that are just sort of hanging out there, which is not the best. So we're going to have to be mindful of that. Oh, and you know what? I took the part builder. Yeah, we took the part builder over to the base. I guess we'll set that. Yeah, we can set those up over here real quick, just for now. Let's grab the parts chest and the patterns and all of that wonderful stuff. And sure, blank patterns as well. Partial stencil table. And, okay, so part builder. We want a tough tool rod. And we want copper, and this does not seem to be enough. It says material value 10 copper. And this would give us well established, which, okay, it just means free XP. So maybe, actually, you know what? I think we're probably fine without that then. Never mind. Dumb idea on my part, and I don't even know if we can do this way. This may be one that you need to extrude using a gold cast. I don't know how much of the stuff you can build in the part builder because this is, a rough material. Can you cut it out or not? Who knows? Okay, but yeah, we have verified that we're able to. Oh, geez, what am I doing? Well, that was dumb. We have verified our own stupidity, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we have done. Yeah, I need to put some ladders there. Here. Derp. Thankfully, we at least can get back to it through the power of our wonderful mining tunnel, but it's going to take me a minute. Okay, so a long walk with low hunger back to... Yeah, there we go. Okay, thank you for the waypoint. And there we go. Now we have our materials, and now we should be able to easily start to expand this thing out. Do we have... Oh, gosh, did I remember to bring torches with me? I hope I did. Of course not. But okay, as I was saying, we are now properly equipped to get ourselves mining. And I'm wondering if we can, I don't know, we'll have to figure out, I need to figure out what other Tinker's modifiers we can add, because it'd be nice to see, can we add more diamonds to make this thing even more resilient? Who knows? We'll find out. Let's go down to a vein that I've already been actively working on. You can see, these spawn like crazy. I mean, you can see that this extends quite a bit. And this one, I know at least has iron ore, which is nice. It's also nice that we can safely use this hammer and not have to stress out about random sudden death because oh man, this is gonna make this process so much nicer. Oh my goodness, why didn't I do this before? Why didn't you yell at me more, commenters? This is going to make life so easy. So we should be able to replenish our iron stores that way, get it into the Greg Tech machines, and get ourselves some steel really cooking up, and then get ourselves into the low voltage age, which is the next step of our journey. So lots of work ahead of us. That is going to do it for me today, though, and I hope if we've not made progress, I hope at least we've learned a thing or two, and now we have a cheapy little hammer. Oh, right, last thing, we just need to verify we can actually just repair this with Cobble, right? Yes, please let me repair this with Cobble. Yes, all right. So if we carry around the tool forge, we can just go ahead and repair this nice and easy. Amazing. All right, that's going to do it, and I will see you next time. Cheers.